Today I'm making garlic butter steak. I'm gonna use some top sirloin steak to begin with, and the first thing I'm gonna do is pour myself a glass of wine. All right. So, like I said, I'm using a top sirloin steak, but you can also use a flank steak or tenderloin, strip steak. And I'm just gonna cut this into some nice pieces real quick, and I'm gonna marinate it for a few minutes as I am. Look how good that meat is. Look at that. Look at that. This is Cuisine, Khiry Malik. Just gonna cut that up a little bit. And give me a second, I'll be right back. What I do is I like to get my meat cut into nice, not too thin, not too thick, but definitely not too thin, because you want to sear this meat. And I'm going to put this in a bowl here, and I let it get to like room temperature, so that when I cook it, it's nice and relaxed. Okay, so I tend to use a little soy sauce as a marinade. You guys may be familiar with a little kikkoman, but I don't use kikkoman. I use an authentic soy sauce from Japan, and this is costs a little bit, but the difference is amazing. If you watch this show called Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, you'll know that this is the soy sauce made in the traditional way, and once you taste it, you'll never go back. You don't even need a lot because it's so full of flavor. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna let that sit for like a second as I cut up my herbs. Herbs you're gonna use a little garlic, some fresh thyme, rosemary, oregano. Use a little red chili peppers and salt and fresh cracked pepper. So that's what I use when I season my meat. And so give me a second. So I'm gonna season my meat. It's been sitting for a little while. I'm gonna add some fresh red pepper, cracked red pepper. You don't want to do too much, because depends on the spice you like. I'm also gonna use a little fresh garlic olive oil to coat the meat. It's going to help it sear when it hits the pan. So I'm doing that with a little salt. Salt and steak love each other. They go together. It's like a serious relationship. And doing my pepper. Usually I use a fresh oregano, but it's night and my oregano bush is outside in the backyard, and things live out there. So I'm going to use regular oregano. This is my thyme. This is one of my favorite herbs, and this is a must if you are going to be cooking with beef. Just break some of that off. Beef and thyme are an amazing duo. Cannot go wrong. Just chop that up. And I'm going to add that in there. Pre-washed. And one thing I always say when you cook, wash your hands. You don't want that rona. But I'm gonna cut this up like this. Boom, boom, boom. Add my thyme to the beef. And as that's sitting, I'm going to go and heat up my skillet. You can use any kind of skillet you're comfortable with. Today I'm using a cast iron skillet. And I'm going to prepare a marinade as well. Before I forget, I'm also gonna add a little. I like a little Kinder's blackened rub or blackened seasoning. I can throw it in there, make it a little interesting in my meal. Can't go wrong with that. And I'm gonna prepare the sauce and the grill. You want to let your herbs meet. Let that meat get in there. Looking good. Look at that. Look at that. I wish you could smell this. This is absolutely scrumptious. If I wouldn't die from it, I would eat that right there, just raw. And I have life to live. But look at that. That's how it's gonna look before it goes into the pan. And we are so excited about that. Simple meal, not a lot of ingredients. Takes about 10-15 minutes to get it right, and then yeah. I've got my skillet heating up here. I'm gonna get it nice and hot. Nice and hot. Because you want to sear that meat. So as that's getting hot, I have my marinade I'm making, which is going to be, so I put a little hot sauce in there, more soy sauce, and I'm going to cut this garlic up, add it to it. Give me a second. I need to drink some wine. Alright, so I'm going to add my fresh garlic to my garlic press. Add that to my sauce. Now you can use a little or as much garlic as you like. I love a lot of garlic. So I'm going to use a good amount. Oops, drop that. Don't worry about that. I'm actually using more than you see, but just for the sake of time, I'm going to just do a few. And we're almost ready to sear that steak. Nice. Okay. Now, you only want to cook the steak on it for 2 or 3 minutes per side, because you still want it to be nice and tender on the inside. But look at that. Look at that. Now in that pan, I added a little bit of olive oil. Good sear, so it's going to sear flavor right in there. I'm going to give each piece of steak its own little space. Look at that. After a minute or so, you'll have you can tell on your own, but you're going to give it a nice little turn. See how it's seared? See that brown in there? That's that flavor in there. Give it a little turn. Get that other side going. Other side going. Now I'm going to throw a little butter in there, right there in the middle. Keep that solid. Give a nice little buttery flavor. How about that? See how that butter's melting? Let's give it a nice little sauce in there. So now, I'll go ahead and throw my little soy sauce situation in there. Look at that, let it cook in there. Look at that. Put some fresh parsley in there. A little garnish. I turned the fire off, so now I'm gonna just go ahead and sit. Let it sit in that sauce for like a little while as I make my make some mashed potatoes to go with this. Got my mashed potatoes, and they're ready to go ahead and plate these. I try to make it look nice and pretty. If you want, you can get some of that sauce. Just drizzle it on top like that. Boom. Look at that. That is my garlic steak. And here you go. You can make some asparagus or corn or whatever you like to hit that with.